This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate,
Opening
subscribe.
day.
Is that today?
It's today.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Brew Crew.
It's pretty exciting.
It is exciting.
It's kind of a crappy day.
Brewers bring 3-game losing streak in a matchup with the Royals. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. The, what do we got? The 1-2 Kansas City Royals face off against the 0-3 Milwaukee Brewers today. Oh, boy. I don't know how we managed to lose. What was it, 20-10 or something I saw? How you can score 9-10 runs and lose a ball game. I think the problem was New York has these bats. Did you see the bat scandal that's burning through Major League Baseball?
Mm-mm.
They have a new bat. The Yankees have a bat called the Torpedo.
Oh, yeah?
So they mill it.
Sorry.
See, as soon as I started getting technical, she dozed off. Yeah. I think I might have fell into a little somber there myself. I don't know if that was me or you snoring. I don't know what happened. Wow, baseball talk. I don't know about you, but I can't listen to sports radio for more than 30 seconds. I can't.
So you bring it over here?
Even when I talk about it. It's honestly like the most boring crap I could ever listen to in my life. Just sports geeks talking about players and their batting average. I couldn't be more bored if you just. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, they have a bat. I'll talk about it for a minute. I'm going to baffle you with my BS.
Okay.
From what I understand, the Yankees have a new bat, and it's called the Torpedo. And what they do is they, it's bulkier, it's fatter in the middle, where the zone is on the bat where the ball makes contact. So you put it on a lathe, and you would spin it to where it's fat in the middle, and then it's skinnier. Thus, the Torpedo label out towards the end of the bat. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So you get more meat and center force. There's more wood. Where there's more wood where the bat meets the ball. And from everything I've seen, it seems to be working because we got our ass kicked. And probably everybody's going to have a Torpedo bat in the major leagues.
Gave your mom a torpedo bat last night.
Oh my God, it's the most boring story words that have ever come out of my mouth for more than 30 seconds.
It's pretty bad. It gave me gas.
my Torpedo bat story gave her gas. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. That's a real confidence builder, I got to tell you. I think I'll tell more bat stories. Hey, Johnny, got any bat stories today? Because, man, I was glued to my radio. Tell me about the shape of a bat, Johnny. Man, that's stimulating. See how bad it is? That's why I can't listen to sports. It's so boring. But I do love me a little baseball FM field. I got to admit, I do like that. Well, I like the beer and then baseball, but then you put them together. And it's like I'm having a nice time. Anyways, all right.
You know who's having a nice time right now?
Who dat?
Nobody.
Where old bat stories go to die. JJO. Hello, would you like to hear about my bat?
Hey.
What?
You put a couple cowbells at the bottom of that bat, and of course, you want a little more out of that tip.
There it is, buddy. There it is. All right, thanks. It's like a bowling pin bat. Does that make sense? I don't know, dude. I don't know nothing. But I know we need to win a ball game. I know that. All right, well.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry I brought that up.
Yeah, me too.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe. to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
A man in Portland, Oregon says that someone keeps leaving gallons of pee inside his recycling bin. He showed the local news 8 large water bottles, like the big ice mountain.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of pee.
And juice jugs that are filled with a yellowish liquid. It's a piss jug.
I don't know why those two words make me giggle.
I know.
Why do they make me giggle?
He says it's been happening for months. Well, yeah. I mean,
so
the recycling service refuses to take them. Do you want to take a guess why?
Why doesn't recycling take piss jugs?
It's right in the name.
Plastic. Oh, pee. Is pee bad for a landfill? Why?
Because urine is a biohazard.
Oh. Well, I know, but that's just lay down a bed of lime and pour the pee in there.
That's not the recycling center's job.
I mean, we all recycle. I mean, urine, well, we treat it. Okay, fair enough.
The guy quit putting his recycling bin out, which did stop the piss jugs. But then they started showing up in a neighbor's bin. There's surveillance footage of a man leaving the filled bottles in the bins. He drives up in a car and places the bottles in the bins and then drives off.
Wow.
But it's too grainy to make out who it is or the vehicle's license plate. He's filed a police report, but they haven't come up with any answers yet. The cops say if they were putting them in the garbage, they wouldn't bother with it. But since it's the recycling bins, it is a crime.
Man, even when you recycle, you get, they give you a hard time.
They are investigating it. They're asking the man to knock it off.
He's pissing me off with his pee-pee.
Exactly.
What is that? Pee-pee?
PC2.
So I went to open the blue bin, and lo and behold, there was a nice deposit of gallon-sized bottles of urine, to put it plainly. And there were 6 of them. And I don't know why he's hitting the same location so many times. That doesn't make any sense to me. Or why he is doing it. Somebody was like, maybe it's a ring that they've kidnapped some people and they're trying to get rid of their fecal matter. Maybe he's watching. I don't know. Please stop. Please, just don't do it anymore.
I don't think it's a ring of that. I don't know. Maybe it's
like some UPS guys or something. Just trying to get their shift done. And they just store it for the week and then
that's pee-pee.
Drop it off.
Did you pee yourself?
Amazon guys. Some girl in an Amazon truck squatting over and.
But why are you taking it to the same dude?
Yeah, that's where you get caught. I mean, you got to spread it out a little bit.
And why wouldn't you like put it in the garbage? I'm trying to think. Like, I've watched Hoarders, the show Hoarders before, and like they'll hoard so much they can't use their bathroom, and so then they end up with piss jugs.
Oh yeah, right.
So then I was like, is it a hoarding situation? And then I also know, like, truckers. Truckers have piss jugs.
Truckers, if you're driving a car that is got, instead of paint on it, dog fur, and you're driving across the country to Aspen, and you got to pee, and you just go in the thing.
Hurry! Come on! Okay.
One of my favorite scenes, if not my favorite scene.
Amazing.
You boys wouldn't be sipping on Grandpa's old cold medicine, would you?
Amazing.
So now what do we do? We're gonna have to stake it out like the guy that was putting wire across the bicycle path. I don't know. You got weird guys with weird freaking habits and thrill seekers. It's a weird kink, man. The Pee Bandit.
Okay.
Put up wanted poster.
Now listen.
Guy in a hoodie.
They're like, oh.
who was the dude in the hoodie that we were putting up in a wanted poster? Who's the famous guy in a hoodie? Who am I thinking of?
Ted Kaczynski?
Oh, was it? Is that who I'm thinking of?
The Unabomber?
Oh, yeah. It was a hoodie, wasn't it? With the mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Why wouldn't you? They're like, we have footage of the car, but it's grainy. Cameras are not that expensive. It's like $100.
I mean,
for a pretty nice camera.
If somebody was dumping and pinpointing specifically my recycle bin every Thursday, I would stake it out. I don't sleep anyways. I don't care. I'd hide behind the bush with my pellet gun and a big net like they did in the old time
oh my God.
movies.
Finally, I can use my big net.
Right, because you don't fish because you don't like to kill things. So now you got a big net. And set a booby trap. I'll be in the dumpster, and I'll pop out. Weird, man. P gate, whatever you want to go on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think? What's your explanation?
Well, like I said, I would get a better camera.
Yeah.
They're like $100. I would put the camera on a tree by the freaking recycling bin and wait. But I don't like. Does a person have mental health issues?
Well, right. I mean, the fact
someone
that
dropping off piss jugs is having problems.
Yeah, you think it's like a sexual thing? The fact that they can't just pee somewhere outside or something is strange. It's almost like a fetish. So I don't know. It's weird.
Most people don't have piss jugs they need to get rid of.
Well, I've never heard of such a thing.
So
yeah, never heard of such a thing. I mean, I wonder if it's an old feud between neighbors or something. I wonder if I don't know.
Well, because the person went to do it when he couldn't do it at the other person's house, he just went to the next door neighbor's house and left him in the neighbor's recycling bin.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that's that. Unbelievable.
Let's see if we have a lead.
So very weird.
Hello.
Hey, wake me up at 9:45.
9:45. All right, make a note of that. 9:45.
9:45.
Is this story that boring? Are we boring people?
I don't know.
Hey, F off. There, I told him.
Okay.
Who needs you? I got work to do, pal.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Okay, so Hooters was having some issues,
No issues with me.
Right. If only it took one customer to keep them afloat, Mitch would have that dialed in. But anyway, so Hooters is going to institute a re-Hooterization.
Uh-oh.
Literally, re-Hooterization.
Re-Hooterization.
Yeah, with a big change to the restaurant.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Can I guess? I haven't seen the story.
Are you serious?
They're either going to lower their prices or beer. No. What are they doing? Adding new food menus.
Notorious Bikini Night set to be axed as the eatery attempts to avoid bankruptcy and become more family friendly.
Oh.
I'm calling it re-Hooterization, Neil Kiefer, CEO of HMC Hospitality Group, said. It's the parent company.
I thought they'd make the shorts shorter, not longer.
The so-called restaurant is attempting to overhaul its image, according to Kiefer.
Boo.
Infamous for its scantily clad waitresses and its bright orange hot pants, not to mention those gosh darn nylons. And revealing baby tees and tank tops, the eatery is now undergoing a PG revamp.
Oh, no. We're wearing Hooter slacks.
You go to some parts of the country and people say, oh, I could never go to Hooters. My wife would kill me.
Oh, my God.
That's depressing to us. We want to change that, Kiefer said. Bloomberg also reported that Hooters plans to implement fresher ingredients into the kitchen and provide faster service. According to past reports, Hooters faced financial challenges like as foot traffic in the eatery decreased. I'm sure COVID,
for sure.
Played a part. Already, the chain has closed multiple locations across the nation. Last year, 40 restaurants shuttered, and per the Daily Mail, declaring bankruptcy could result in closing the remaining 300. Fans of the cheeky and chesty chain previously joked that the downfall of Hooters could be chalked up to the fact that millennials aren't that into boobs.
That's just not a planet I even recognize anymore. I don't even know where I am. I know I'm in a solar system or something. I don't even know where I am.
Mm-hmm. According to a past report from Eat This, Not That, the pandemic negatively impacted Hooters in addition to an outdated menu, failed ventures, and a change in ownership. Not to mention former servers at Hooters establishments have taken to social media to disavow creepy customers and bash the uniforms, which have been criticized as too sexual.
So they're aging out their audience.
Right.
Their clientele, basically.
In 2021, Hooters unveiled a new uniform featuring wedgie micro shorts that resembled bikini bottoms more than actual shorts. The updated ensemble was met with scrutiny as waitresses called it porn and questioned how much of their skin could even be covered by the skimpy material. After being met with outrage by servers online, the company reversed its previous instructions that repeatedly forced the employees to support the new look or resign. As we continue to listen and update the image of the Hooters girls, we are clarifying that they have the option to choose from traditional uniforms or the new ones, a spokesperson said at the time. So, yeah, they're looking to be more family-friendly.
What about the tops? I was trying to think if they made a change to the tops. I know the shorts got really short because I remember I was at the one in Florida. I'm like, man, that is a lot of ass hanging out. Even my sister, we were sitting there in Lakeland, and my sister's like, holy crap, why even wear shorts?
Right.
It was great. And I'm like, stop. I told my sister, I'm like, stop talking. I'm oogling busty women. Mm-hmm. Just don't talk it away.
Yeah.
And then she shut up, and I continued to oogle.
Right. You're like, it's always so weird when I have a boner and I hear your voice. It just brings back memories.
Shh, sister, be quiet. Oh, Hooters. I don't know if it's might be safe to say it's had its day. I don't know. That line you said earlier makes me laugh about something about not trusting your husband or something to go to Hooters.
My wife would kill me if I went to Hooters.
Okay,
That's so crazy.
45-year-old guy with a beer gut. I don't think the 19-year-old is probably looking to hook up.
I know, and the wife thing too. Like,
honey, I just can't trust you. It's just so buff.
Like you don't. That's so weird to me. You don't want your husband to go to Hooters. Why? Because he's gonna look at the waitress. Is that the deal?
Right.
Is that what's happening?
Sure.
Because I know you ain't scared that the waitress is going to leave with him. I know that's not what's happening.
You do the pat answer, you go, I'm there for the cold beer and the steamed shrimp.
You know.
That's all you got to say.
I know you're not worried that someone's going to leave with your dusty-ass husband.
Dusty ass? What does that mean? I've never heard that before. Is he a cowboy? I don't know. Anyways, I love their steamed shrimp. Man, I could eat 2 pounds of that when I said. Actually, I did. I think I did last. We were there a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't been there in forever. I hadn't been to the Hooters in years. Got done golfing. I'm like, I want a cold, big ass beer, man, and I want to oogle something. So we went over to the Hooters. Had a great time. Had a ball. Good. I like their giant chilled beer mugs. Yeah. Yeah, and I like their shrimp. So I will not apologize.
You don't have to.
You forced my hand, biatch.
Okay, if you say so. I don't know what's wrong with you.
So a PG version of Hooters. That sounds worse.
I don't think there's anything not PG about it currently, but you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Especially, if the micro shorts were mandatory, then I would be like, okay, I get it. Make the shorts longer. But, okay, and maybe in some super conservative areas, they probably think it's a little much. Whatever.
Well, regardless, I mean, great institutions fall too. I mean,
right.
The chains come and go, and I'll tell you, Hooters has been around a lot longer than I thought they would, and I mean that.
Right.
You know, a lot of chains have come and gone, and if you're just talking novelty, I thought Hooters would have checked out years ago. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe you should try their food again. We like their food, and I'm not kidding about that. I think that fish sandwich is fantastic. But I do like some Daytona wings. Mm-hmm. I like them Daytonas. Eat a dozen of those. And the price has creeped up, but so is everything. I mean, I don't think their wing price is out of line with a $15 hamburger and fry. I don't think that's out of line.
Yeah.
It a sit-down place anywhere in town. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. I mean, you could just go on and on about Hooters. Listen to you.
I didn't even realize. It was like I was outside of my body listening to myself plug Hooters. It was unbelievable.
Jesus.
Like, people are going, is this over? Is this a Hooters commercial? What's he doing? So let's break it down. Let's get into the weeds here with Hooters. If you're not if you don't have women in those outfits, the work unis, what do you got? What do you got? Do you have a place you're still going to go to? Do you have call it Hoots, whatever. Say you take the uniforms away and the beautiful women that work there. What do you got?
Well, food.
Good answer.
Food and beer.
Yeah, food and beer. I mean, is that enough? Or do you just, you lost in the mix?
Well, you just said they have good food and good beer.
Yeah, well, that's my opinion. I'm just saying, for the people that don't go to Hooters, I mean, say here's an example. Take the girls away. Say, okay, we're going to lose the uniforms and put them in whatever. Shirts,
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. Whatever. I mean, is that going to change would that make you want to go in or not go in? Okay, the tight shorts are gone, and they're wearing regular shirts, whatever, dress shirts, waitress, whatever you want to call it. Uniforms. How about a skirt? How about a skirted uniform?
Are you asking me personally?
I mean, if they flipped a switch on that right now, would that make you want to go into Hooters? I would probably say if you don't go to Hooters now, you're not going to go to Hooters then.
I mean, I don't know. Can they family-friendly Hooters?
Yeah, I'm trying to tie the two together to see if that would entice.
And the places where, okay, because for the owner to be like, there are places in the country where women will not let their husbands go to Hooters.
It's so funny.
Are you ever going to be able to make those places in the country look at Hooters any differently? Mm-hmm. That's a hard sell. I think that's a hard sell. A DeHooterization.
It's weird,
At
dude.
that point, then
it's like you either go in for the food or you don't, or you're there to oogle busty women. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can get both because I'm a big picture guy, and I do like the food. But I'm a seafood guy. I'm a shrimp guy. Steamed shrimp's fantastic. So you either go in for the food or you're just blasé about the food, and you're going in there to talk to pretty cool people that work there. I don't know. It's tough. I can see it being an uphill battle with all those factors that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can see that happening if you don't have a regular clientele.
Listen, it's hard to be in that industry.
Right, completely. That's what I'm saying.
And people are pickier than ever about where they're spending their money.
Right.
And you better have damn good food.
Well, that's for damn sure. And I agree. I mean, two people go out and Hooters, 4 beers, wings, dude, you're $75 with a tip.
100%.
You know?
And I'm telling you, it's one strike and you're done. We tried a new place and we're never going back.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
And it came highly recommended by a lot of people, and I was like, this is garbage, and like, whatever. You have one chance and you're done in this economy, and you better be bringing it. And I just don't know. They're trying to introduce fresher ingredients and other things, and maybe updating the menu
right.
is part of that. But then you better have an advertising blitz showing everybody what's on your new menu. Because when I think about the Hooters menu, I think of fried items.
Yeah.
Fried wings, fried sandwiches,
Sure.
fried. You know what I'm saying?
It's the biggest basket of French fries you can get in the industry. I mean, if you like fries, I do like kind of how they do their fries. But and I've said this before. It's like Hooters for me works better in Florida when they've got that big outdoor patio. You in your flip flops, bunch of guys, whatever you do. We went there and Nate had a great time. Friendly service, beautiful women, working their ass off. And, my sister and her son, and we had a great time. But we were outside, perfect Florida weather, and it felt like you were in Florida on vacation.
Yeah.
And it makes a difference. It feels like it makes a difference, if that makes sense. It's like a Florida thing.
Right. Well, and I'm sure it is different, and maybe that's the key is.
Well, if you don't care for their wings, I guess you're going to have a hard time there. Whether they're dressed up or very little dressed up. Weird. It's re-Hooterization. Wow.
It sounds more like a DeHooterization.
A DeHooterization is a better word for it. So they went the other way. They went too far. Now they're... So the shorts, what'd you say about the shorts?
Well, they had made those new shorts.
They were
mandatory, and then after some backlash, they were like, they're not mandatory.
That was from some of the women.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one guy back there cooking had to put the shorts on. He's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
So flabby.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Okay. I'm heading into Idaho next month. And then this story popped, and I was like, woo! Well, I guess my trip to Idaho is going to be a little less nutty.
Little light elk hunting.
Yeah, Idaho Governor Brad Little signed into law a bill that criminalizes the public exposure of breasts. So I'm going to have to put my tits up.
It's a state line. All right, hand me the shirt. All you got to do is technically cover the nipples, right? Isn't it? Isn't it just the nipples, right?
House Bill 270 updates Idaho's indecent exposure law, which already bans public exposure of your genitals to include female breasts, male breasts altered to look like female breasts, artificial breasts, and toys or products that resemble genitals. Breastfeeding is exempt. So no, it's not just nipples. It's the bill takes effect immediately through an emergency clause. It is an emergency. Put the tits away.
Is a boob without a nipple? What's your hot take on that? I say it's not a boob if you don't see the nipple.
I don't know.
Just put a little. What do the strippers use? What are those things called?
Pasties.
Oh, pasties. That's pasty.
So this makes truck nuts illegal.
Oh, I knew this day would come.
The first violation of Idaho's indecent exposure law is a misdemeanor crime. Second offense within 5 years is a felony.
For truck nuts?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
The Mormons getting all Mormy out there. Truck nuts! Devil work!
Here's the Idaho legislature debating the bill.
I've also heard an argument about this bill saying, well, it could penalize people who put certain things on their trailer hitches.
Say it.
I don't think we need to go into that, but there's certain things people put on their trucks that look like part of a male anatomy.
They call them truck nuts. They're gross, they're offensive, and kids on the road see them. So why wouldn't the police get a call and say, that offends me, pull it off the truck? Because now this bill will allow it.
Idaho state government, hurry up, everybody. Let's look busy. What can we outlaw this week? Look busy.
Okay. Are they gross? Yeah. Are they funny? Also, yeah. Okay.
I cannot believe, in all honesty, and it depends on your perspective, I guess. I cannot believe we're actually outlawing rubber ball sacks.
I know.
That's pretty amazing to me.
It's crazy.
Uh,
When did we reach this point that you're supposed to go through life not being offended?
we talked about this earlier, but I have not seen a set of truck nuts in forever. It's,
Right.
maybe I have, and I just don't. I don't think we're overrun with truck nuts. Is Idaho a hotbed for truck nuts? They hand them out to everybody?
I think we need to bring them back.
Well, now they will.
Now I'm like, I'm going to put some truck nuts on the Mazda.
Man, it's the most manly thing you've ever said to me.
I am.
Are you trying to get me hot? Because I'm hot.
I have my rainbow butterfly license plate holder, and then I'm going to put a big set of truck nuts on there, and people are going to be so confused.
That's awesome. That's all. I can't help myself when I see a good set of truck nuts. I get a little horny. What is going on in Idaho?
I don't know.
Women are icky.
But Idaho was also trying to reverse gay marriage.
Ah, sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So I think they're kind of super religious, maybe.
Well, what if I took a banana and duct taped that son of a bitch right to my hitch, hanging down? Would that...
like you're trying to make a truck wiener?
Yes, yes.
You can't. That would be a truck banana.
Think I'd get questioned for that? You think just a truck banana?
No, you'd be fine with a truck banana, but if it was a truck peen, you'd be in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me write that down. Banana good.
Banana's fine.
Okay. My banana hitch swinging low.
What a weird timeline.
That is...
I mean, of all the things.
Of all the things. I said, in a truck nuts were like a thing. I don't even, 10 years ago it was a thing. Is my timeline off?
I feel like your timeline's spot on.
I have not.
What's
I
happening?
have not even thought about truck nuts in 5 years.
And are people walking around Idaho with their tits out? What is happening? Is this a big deal?
Well, you're going to find out.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna send you in hot.
Well, and I know it's kind of cold.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes.
So what do you think? Is this a win for America? 3210941. I'm gonna do my Insta poll, Johnny Insta poll. World famous for capturing the moment.
Well, famous for nobody ever answering.
Moment in time. Do you want to?
And my buddy that's out there, he's all like, you know what I like about Idaho is that nobody really cares what you're doing. And I've been sending him stories. I was like, are you sure? They seem to be kind of up in everybody's business.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what's happening.
I would have never thought of Idaho as a bellwether for truck nuts.
I
mean, it's something we have overlooked forever as our secret truck nut society. They meeting out in the hills. Very strange. But okay, Idaho, is there more trucks? Of course, probably more trucks.
Probably.
I mean, we're more populous, of course, probably by a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe more truck nuts per capita, just based on what? I don't know, because
yeah, we have about 3 times the amount of people in Wisconsin than in Idaho.
Right. So is this a win? Do you want to see truck nuts and laugh, or do you want to watch cops not catching bad guys pulling you over for truck nuts? Simple question. Won't make it too difficult this morning. Truck nuts, a win. Outlawing truck nuts. Hello.
Hello.
What do you want? What do you want?
With the truck nuts. Did you ever feel a pair of truck nuts?
Yeah. They're rubbery. I mean, the official ones
some
were.
of them are.
Some are steel.
Yeah.
Some are rubbery.
Right.
Yeah.
Some are gooey.
I felt.
Some are gooey.
Oh,
you know
great.
what? You know what I try not to do? I try not to feel another man's truck nuts. I do. That's a personal. That's a standard.
Come on.
That's a standard I try to uphold at my house.
I mean, as long as it's not driving, but if it's parked somewhere, you got to go take a little feel.
Got to tickle him.
All right. You know what? I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Love you too, dude.
I gotta go. I can't help myself. I can tickle the truck nut. That's awesome. I love you, stranger. Hi, how's it going? Hello.
Hey, let's make this real simple.
All right, man.
It's Idaho number 1.
Yes, that's number 1.
They don't drink number 2.
That's number 2.
It's a bunch of Mormons.
Yeah, it's Mormony.
So, I mean, do you expect anything less out of them?
It's a lot.
I mean, it's like taking something away from a child. I mean, if you outlaw it, there's gonna be a black market for.
And there's a certain section of that population out there that is
like prohibition for truck nuts.
Right, that's gonna be extra truck nutty now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would definitely put them on everything I have. I'd put them on my shirt.
Put them on my
hanging up the back of my hoodie on my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're opening yourself up.
On my Crocs. My Crocs are going to have truck nuts.
Oh wow! Hey, is that a thing? Is that
I saw those.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Is it a thing? Oh, that's awesome. I haven't seen them.
I mean, it's the Mormons. I mean, you just got to take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just craziness.
It's frustrating, but yeah, I mean,
why we don't. We ever had a version? Has anybody thought of anything to hang off the back of a Harley in a truck nut version?
I'm sure they have it because they have them for bicycles. They have truck nuts for your bicycle.
Big hairy Harley nuts or something.
The hairy ones are the.
Yeah, I've seen the hairy wheels. Yeah, I've seen the hairy ones. Big Harley hair sacks.
So bad.
Big Harley hair sacks. Write that down.
And then don't you think too, like
that'd be a good band name.
Oh, excellent band name.
The police officer has to be the one to decide to pull you over for it. You know what I mean?
Well,
like the law exists,
being
but
a cop and having, I'm going to arrest you for having truck nuts.
Right. Like I don't think very many of them are going to do it.
Can I get bailed out?
Back there with them.
Say bald or bailed out?
Yeah, you have to get balled out.
Back there with bolt cutters taking your. I mean, man, I don't know. That's going to lead to some tricky situations. I don't know.
I don't think there's that many truck nuts in Utah.
I don't think there is either. Based on how many, we're 3 times the population. I just don't see them.
Yeah, but we're cool.
I mean, well, no, I think the fad is over. I think it's just
we've moved definitely over.
We've moved the hell on.
When are they going to have truck Gina?
What do you mean, truck Gina? Truck Gina.
It's got to be a van Gina.
You leave her mother out of this.
True.
All right, thanks, man. All right,
yep.
Bye.
Yeah, it's so weird that you're just obsessed with something I don't even see.
Well, it's this. They're kind of obsessed with genitals anyway.
Yeah, if you see one set, you're having nightmares.
They're obsessed with other people's genitals. They're obsessed with they're kind of mind in the gutter all the time. They think about.
Well, that's how I look at it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the truck nut. It's the person that's obsessed over the truck. I mean, I see a truck nut, I forget about it literally before I take my eyes off of it.
Like I giggle and move on.
Right.
And it's like it agitates them. Like they're like, now I can't stop thinking about balls.
I mean,
that's a you problem.
All I'm saying is, I'm trying to explain. If there was a penis with it, that's one thing. That's a whole different ball of wax.
Right.
Or ball and something else. But I mean, just the rubber idea of it, to be offended, it's so just the sack. It's so absurd just existing. It's not even sexual to me.
Like, do you get mad when someone draws a wiener on your car when it's dusty? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people are just, it's just much.
I'm gonna give you a warning this time for drawing a penis on a dirty windshield. It's just a warning this time. It's just a warning, boy. But we're watching your finger all the time.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.